This video is about the lesson a visitor from a distant land. Now we are in a ship port. This is our merchant Surya, person whose business is buying and selling goods for profit, especially one in the wholesale trade who deals with foreign countries is called as merchant.
I am a sea merchant. Trade has been believed to exist in India since 600 BC. This involved the export of spices, metals, and even textiles from India to other parts of the world. India's trade flourished even in early times. Main goods traded initially were gold, and then eventually spices, and precious metals.
The lesson of a visitor from distant lands can be seen as a valuable learning experience. When a visitor from distant lands arrives, it offers the opportunity for cultural exchange and a chance to learn about different customs, traditions, and perspectives. This interaction can broaden our understanding of the world, foster empathy, and challenge any preconceived notions or stereotypes we may have held. Through engaging with the visitor, we get the chance to step outside of our comfort zones and explore new ideas and ways of thinking. This can lead to personal growth and development as we gain a better understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Additionally, a visitor from distant lands can also teach us about acceptance and tolerance. By embracing and respecting someone who comes from a different background, we learn to value diversity and appreciate the richness of different cultures.
Mani's family lived in a village near Jinji in Viluppuram district.
Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
A few moments later.
One day, when Amma served potato curry to Mani. Mani, eat this. This is potato curry.
I don't want to eat potatoes today because they are foreign vegetables.
Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
No, they are not. Amma bought them from the vegetable shop near the bus stop.
Appa, Selvi is too small to understand that potatoes are not from India. So what, Mani? Our teacher told us that we should buy and eat locally grown food, Appa. She also told us to use things made in our country, Appa.
Then you cannot eat popcorn the next time we go to watch a movie, Money.
And you cannot order tomato soup either, or even pineapple juice.
Money, then you can't order anything.
Why can't I eat popcorn or soup or anything that I want to, Amma?
Don't you know that corn, tomatoes, and even ladies' fingers all came from other countries, Money? The potato originated in the Andean region of South America. It was domesticated by indigenous groups. The origin of potato, corn, tomato, and lady's finger can be traced back to different regions of the world.
Believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
The earliest evidence of corn cultivation dates us back around 10,000 years in Mexico and Central America. It was a staple food for many indigenous civilizations, including the Mayans and Aztecs. Columbus encountered corn during his voyages, and it spread to other parts of the world through trade routes. Corn reached India through Portuguese explorers in the late 15th century. The tomato originated in western South America, particularly in the region now occupied by Peru and Ecuador. First domesticated by indigenous people several thousand years ago. Spanish explorers encountered tomatoes during their expeditions in the 16th century and brought them back to Europe. From that, tomatoes were introduced to other parts of the world through trade.
Without you, I never could have moved away.
They arrived in India during the colonial period and gradually became a popular ingredient.
Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11.
The exact origin of lady's finger is uncertain, but it is believed to have originated in Africa.
Is this really happening?
It has been cultivated in Ethiopia for thousands of years.
Is this really happening?
Cultivation of okra then spread to other regions, including North Africa.
Is this
Has been a part of Indian cuisine for centuries and is popularly used in dishes like curries and stews. Really? How did they come to our country, Amma? Did they get on an aeroplane and come here?
No. Some merchants brought them here long ago by sea. Why did they bring vegetables to India, Pa?
They could have brought some sweets. Why didn't they? People came to India in search of spices, especially black pepper. A man from Portugal named Vasco da Gama sailed to Kerala. Imagine the joy of the sailors when they reached Kozhikode and found black pepper. They took a lot of pepper back to their country. They took spices from India, Ma?
Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese explorer, set out on his voyage from Portugal to India in 1497 in search of a direct sea route to the rich spice lands of the East. One of the primary spices that European merchants were interested in was pepper, which was highly prized for its culinary and medicinal uses during that time. However, during his journey, Vasco da Gama encountered a different spice that he initially mistook for pepper, chili. Chili, also known as chili pepper or red pepper, is a hot spice derived from the capsicum plant. When Vasco da Gama arrived in India, he found that the locals were using a spice called pimenta, Portuguese for pepper, in their cuisine, which matched the description of pepper he had been searched. However, upon tasting it, he realized that this spice was vastly different from the black pepper he was familiar with. The pimenta that Vasco da Gama encountered in India was actually the indigenous red chili pepper, which was widely used in Indian cuisine. It was spicier and had a different flavor profile compared to the black pepper he was familiar with. Although Vasco da Gama did not find the black pepper they were originally searching for, he recognized the value of chili as a spice and began to export it back to Europe. Chili soon gained popularity in European cuisines, and its usage gradually spread across the world. Therefore, while Vasco da Gama did not find the black pepper, he inadvertently stumbled upon the more pungent and fiery spice, chili, which eventually became a significant element of global cuisine.
Yes, but who brought the vegetables into India, Pa? The Portuguese brought them to India. Potato was one of those vegetables, Mani. Wow, this potato has traveled so far.
Careful, Selvi. Don't upset our foreign visitor. Who is our foreign visitor? Amma, you are making fun of me?
No, Amma is not making fun. She is talking about the foreign fruit chili. Chilies were very popular in South America, but no one else in the world knew of this spicy fruit. One day, a sailor named Christopher Columbus sailed to South America. This sailor was actually looking for India. He wanted to buy black pepper. Instead, he found South America and the chili.
How sad for Columbus, Amma. It was a little sad, but because he went to South America, he found the chili. It was as spicy as the black pepper, and so Christopher Columbus packed the chili and took it back to his country with him.
All this changed when Vasco da Gama came to India. As the Portuguese ruled over India consolidated, they brought along fruits and vegetables from the Portuguese colony in Brazil. Chilies were first introduced to Goa, and from there they spread to South America. When the Maratha army under Shivaji moved north to combat the Mughal forces, they brought with them sacks of chilies, and thus it got introduced to the north as well. Legend goes that the consumption of chilies turned the Maratha army into such a fiery force that even the mighty Mughals had to bow.
In India, chili was first brought into Goa, and the people there learned to use this new spice in their cooking. Before the entry of chilies, pepper was used in cooking.
And how? You make our food delicious, Amma.
What a long distance you have travelled. To waste you would be very bad, and so we are going to eat you.
Ha, it's hot and spicy.
Chilies were first known as Govai Mirchi. Soon there were many different kinds of chilies. Some were long and thin, and some were fat and stubby. People in India and Sri Lanka began to use these in their cooking. Soon it spread to many other parts of the world.